guys, and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer. And yes, I am back from my vacation in England. For those of you who have subscribed over the last month, you probably thought there was only one person who ran this channel. There are two of us. I am a Wolves fan as well, and I get to do a transfer video on my club, Wolverhampton Wanderers, upon my return. Guys, I'm going to go through today's transfer. I'm sure you know who it is by now, but before I do, smash that like button and please subscribe for us. We are not far away from 4,000 subscribers. Help us get there. Guys, right, I'm sure you've seen this, as I said, and I'm only going to try and pronounce his name once because I'm probably going to get it so wrong. Is it Cesar Kalajdžić? Cesar Kalajdžić. I think that's his name. Guys, let me know in the comments if I've got that horribly wrong, because I probably have. What do we know about him? Well, we know he's a tall guy. He's a striker from Germany. He is Austrian, but he plays for Stuttgart. Before I go into the players' details, one thing I will mention is that Manchester United were sniffing around this guy earlier on this month, towards the end of July, beginning of August. The stumbling block for United was that they were not willing to meet Stuttgart's valuation, which is £21 million, 25 million euros, and negotiations broke down quite quickly. What's been reported by multiple reliable sources is that that's the same problem that Wolves and Stuttgart are having as well. Apparently, the talks between Wolves and the player, that they've been going very well and have been ongoing since the weekend. They pretty much will be finalised ASAP. But it's between the two clubs where a deal cannot progress. Wolves apparently aren't willing to pay more than 15 million, 15.5 million. And apparently Stuttgart are really sinking their heels in and saying, no, we're not moving on the £21 million valuation of our star striker. It remains to be seen as to whether or not Wolves will up their price. Can they meet in the middle around that 17, 18, 19 million pound mark? I don't know. We know from experience that Fossen and Wolves, once they have a figure in mind for a player, whether that's selling or buying, they don't tend to budge. But I've got a funny feeling they may have to on this one, especially with the transfer window closing in only, 8 or 9 days' time. Wolves are not going to want to have to go back to the drawing board. And Stuttgart, and rightfully so, they're going to want to get this deal done ASAP because, well, they're going to have to try and find a replacement. But if they keep the player because they don't get the price that they want, well, they'll probably say that's fine with us. Let's move on and talk about the actual player himself. I'm not going to try his name again, so I'm just not going to. Position, centre forward. He's only 25 years of age, and he actually turned 25 in July. So he's a young guy. Nationality, Austrian. Height, 2 meters, 6'5". I think he's actually a little bit closer to 6'6". I've seen some people online saying he's 6'7". He's absolutely not. But I think he's closer to 6'6" than 6'5". Now, he's played 51 games in Germany, in the Bundesliga. He has spent time in the Austrian league. He spent time in the German second division. Last season, he only played about, I think it was 16 or 17 league games, had a few injuries. But the season before, he actually did play, I think it was 31 or 30 league games in the Bundesliga. So 51 games in total over the last 3 years, 22 goals and 11 assists. 33 goal involvement in 51 league games. That is nothing to, nothing to just gloss over. You're looking at what, a 0.65, maybe a 0.7 goal involvement per game ratio. Listen, if you have those stats in the Premier League, a lot of fans, clubs and pundits are going to be taking a big notice of you. We know that Bruno wants a target man. He wants someone that can bring other players into the game. Wolves have got so much quality around that striker's position. Neto, Podence, Adama, if you want to throw him in there, Neves, Nunes, of course, as well. Guedes, who, of course, joined recently also. We've got a lot of quality. We just are lacking that one focal point that can just gel that front line together. We've seen it the first 3 games this season against Leeds. We created a little bit, but not a lot. Against Newcastle, against Spurs, we dominated them. Really, we should have got something out of the game, but just couldn't finish our chances. And again, against Fulham, we were breaking Fulham down in the final third, but just couldn't finish our chances or create golden opportunities. Is this someone that can not only be a focal point for the link-up play, bringing the ball down, dragging other players into play, and also hopefully trying to drag defenders out of position? Can he also get goals? Because let's be honest, this type of striker is dying out. We don't see these types of strikers anymore. The Dion Dublins, the Peter Crouches, strikers that are 6'3", 6'4", or taller. We're not seeing it. And we are also seeing it on the other side of the pitch in terms of defenders. We are seeing centre-backs getting smaller and smaller. Can we take advantage of someone that is 6'5", 6'6"? Because we know we can put balls into the box. Neto, Podence, Neves, Nunes, Moutinho, they can deliver quality balls into the area. So not only with getting assists, can he maybe get 10, 12 goals this season? I think Wolves are going to do pretty well defensively this season, even though we've gone to a 4 at the back. A signing like this that could not only bring other players into play, but also get the goals himself. We could really be looking at a season where we have more to look forward to, rather than over the last month or two, it's just been a bit, how's it going to go? We need players, probably going to be a relegation battle or maybe 14th, 13th of best. This type of signing could actually see us start to look up rather than down. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is a striker we should be going after? Would you rather see a smaller, more technical player? Let me know. Hit that like button, do subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.